Hi. I'm getting a 40D error code when I turn my spa on. As I turn it on, the circulation pump starts running, then in about 10 seconds one of the main pumps starts running.
Who manufactured the spa?
Sundance Cameo 2001. I just replaced the control board and the heater.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
So far I have replaced some of the plumbing, the control board, the heater assembly, main fuse, etc. So unless it gets much more complicated, I guess I will give it a try myself. I can't seem to find any good information on the 40D error code.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Thinking.
This hint on this is that the main pump turns on. The filtration and heating is done by the circ pump, so why would the main pump go on? If the spa thinks it is cold outside, below 42 approximately outside temp, the pump would come on to prevent freezing. The only other reason it would come on is if it thinks it was put on. Check all your pump plugs and topside control connections as well. When you ordered the new control board, did you match the white sticker numbers from the old board to the new board?
The control board is the recommended replacement as the old control board is no longer made. The question is really, what does the error code 40D mean? I'm suspecting that it has to do with the main and/or remote control panels. When I turn the tub on with the sensor header disconnected from the circuit board instead of the 40D error, I get a SN1, SN3 and FLO errors, which would be expected. The interesting thing is that when I then plug the sensor header into the control board, while it is running, they all clear and the main pump comes on and the spa goes into a filter cycle. The only problem at this point is that none of the buttons on the control panel work. Do you know where I can find out what the 40D error code is?
What is the make of the control system? I cannot assume from the spa model.
6600 to 730 Reverend A. Firmware Rev 4. Odd, now that I am writing the firmware rev, it's interesting that that's what comes up on the control panel when the spa turns on.
Ah. This is not a portable tub but a built spa. Yes, that is not an error code but an informational code. When you see this, there is a communication issue usually. Check the connections on the remote. Something is not programmed correctly.
When you say programmed, what exactly do you mean?
This is the revision on the board. It needs to match the programs on your spa as the control board was set up.
Quick description of my background. I'm a software developer / electrical engineer specializing in microcontrollers, etc. Typically, the 4.0D sticker on the processor chip would indicate the firmware rev of the software running on the processor. The model of the board is 6600 to 730 Riva. So the programs on the spa that you are referring to exist where? On the main control board? On the control panel? Perhaps the control panel needs a firmware upgrade to match the main control board?
That firmware is for a pool/spa controller, not a Sundance spa. It is a common firmware number that comes up when communications between the control box and the remote control has failed. That's why I'm confused. I am wondering if you got the right board. I will opt out and hopefully someone with software electrical engineer experience can help you. Right now, I see the wrong board.
Thanks for your help. What would be the correct board?
I need the number off the white sticker that was on your previous PCB board. PCB.
The old one has a sticker on the program chip 850 LCD Rev 1.28K EBD9. There is another white sticker on the board that specifies the board serial number, which is 6600-2056 Rev C.
As you probably know, there are many models for the circuit board. However, there are some certain year models, and although I don't see anything specific to 2001, there are many exceptions to the board number. This company has many of the Sundance PCB and seems to be very familiar with them. I would give them a call. I'm sorry that I do not know about this board and tub in particular, but this is where I would call if I was finding one for a customer. https://spampoolstore.com/6600-730 formerly 6600-028 Sundance Jacuzzi Circuit Board free shipping / let me know if they cannot help you as I have other resources.
Thanks. According to https://www.spastore.com/6600-730 OEM Sundance Spas Jacuzzi Spas Circuit Board formerly 6-0286-092/ as well as other sources, this is the correct replacement board. The 40D that is displayed on the top control panel is the firmware version. It appears that I have a defective top control panel. I'm taking that off today and doing a contact clean, cable replacement, and switch check to see if I can perhaps resurrect it.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.